"My son Methuselah," Enoch called out, his voice carrying the weight of divine purpose. "Gather all your brothers. Call together the sons of your mother. For the word of the Lord summons me, and his Spirit has descended upon me. I must reveal to you all that is destined to unfold, events that will shape eternity itself." So Methuselah went and brought all his brothers, assembling the entire household. They gathered before Enoch, the children of righteousness, waiting with expectant eyes for his message. Enoch stood before them, his voice trembling with the seriousness of what he was about to disclose. "Hear me, my sons. Listen to the words of your father, Enoch. Give attention to the voice that speaks to you now. For I urge you with all my heart, embrace righteousness and remain steadfast in its ways. Do not approach righteousness with divided hearts, nor join yourselves to those whose intentions are corrupt. Let righteousness guide your steps. Let it lead you along the paths of goodness. For righteousness will be your loyal companion in a world overshadowed by wickedness." His gaze softened with sorrow as he continued, describing the vision he knew would come to pass. "I have witnessed that violence will multiply across the earth. Great disasters will rise, and the wickedness of humanity will reach its fullest measure. It will all be torn away, completely destroyed. Yet again, corruption will return, and sin, along with violence, will consume the earth, greater than before. When wickedness spreads like a plague, and every kind of violence fills the world, rebellion will flourish without restraint. In those days, my sons, a great judgment will descend from the heavens. The Holy Lord will rise in his anger and come down to execute judgment upon the earth." The burden of this prophecy weighed on him as he continued, "In that time, every root of violence will be cut off. Deceit and unrighteousness, which have taken hold of the earth, will be wiped away beneath the heavens. The idols of the nations will be forsaken, their temples reduced to ashes, and they will fall into the flames of judgment. They will perish under the fierce wrath of the Lord, condemned forever." Then, lifting his voice with renewed hope, he spoke of the days that would follow the destruction. "And the righteous will awaken from their slumber, gaining wisdom, and understanding will be granted to them. After this, the very foundation of evil will be severed, and sinners will fall by the sword, every one of them, from the blasphemers to the violent. They will reach their end." Enoch paused, allowing silence to settle, then continued, "In those days, a new week will dawn, the 8th week, the week of righteousness. A sword will be given to administer justice to the oppressors, and the sinners will be delivered into the hands of the righteous. Through their uprightness, they will establish their homes, and an everlasting house of glory will be built for the great King, a dwelling that will endure forever. Then, during the 9th week, righteous judgment will be revealed to all nations, and every deed of the godless will vanish from the earth. The world will be inscribed for destruction." His tone grew solemn as he spoke of the final judgment. "After this comes the 10th week. In its 7th part will occur the great eternal judgment. God will bring justice upon the fallen angels. The first heaven will fade away, and a new heaven will appear, brighter than the last. The skies will shine with a 7-fold radiance. And after these things, countless weeks will stretch into eternity, days filled only with goodness and righteousness, and sin will cease to exist, never again spoken among men." Looking deeply into their faces, Enoch said, "And now, my sons, I will show you the paths of righteousness and the ways of violence. I will reveal them once more so that you may understand what awaits. Listen, my sons, walk in the ways of righteousness. Do not follow the path of violence, for all who cling to wickedness will perish forever.
Promise me you'll stay in the light.
Then the book written by Enoch, the complete doctrine of wisdom, honored by all and given as guidance for the world, was brought forth. It was written for his descendants who would inhabit the earth, and for the generations to come, those who would seek righteousness and peace. Enoch comforted them, saying, "Do not let your spirits be troubled by what lies ahead, for the Holy and Great One has appointed times for everything. The righteous will rise from their rest and walk upon the paths of righteousness. Their lives will shine with eternal goodness and grace. The Lord will show kindness to the righteous, granting them everlasting uprightness, and he will strengthen them so they will overflow with goodness and righteousness, walking forever in his light. Sin will vanish into darkness and never appear again." Then Enoch began retelling what had been revealed to him from the heavenly tablets concerning the children of righteousness, the chosen of the earth, and the plant of righteousness. I speak to you now. These truths I declare, having seen them in visions from the heavens and learned them from the holy angels. I was born in the 7th part of the 1st week, in an era when judgment and righteousness still governed the world. After me, in the 2nd week, great wickedness will arise, and deceit will spread. It will be a time of endings, though one man will be preserved. Yet evil will take root again, and laws will be crafted for the sinners. He continued describing what had been shown to him. In the 3rd week, at its completion, a man will be chosen, and his descendants will become the eternal plant of righteousness. In the 4th week, holy visions and righteousness will be granted, and a law will be established for all generations. In the 5th week, the house of glory and dominion will be constructed, destined to endure forever. But in the 6th week, blindness will strike all who dwell on earth, and their hearts will turn away from wisdom. A man will ascend into heaven, and by the close of this week, the house of dominion will be burned, and the chosen people will be scattered across the earth. He spoke of the 7th week, overflowing with rebellion and corruption. At its end, the chosen of righteousness will be selected to receive divine instruction, 7-fold wisdom concerning all creation. Then with deep emotion, Enoch cried out, "Who among men can hear the voice of the Holy One without trembling? Who can comprehend his thoughts, or behold the vast works of the heavens? Who among mankind can measure the breadth and length of the earth, or count the stars? Who can grasp the mysteries of the heavens?"
Hand me that blanket.
These things were beyond human capability, yet they had been shown to him, and now he passed them on to his children. In that final judgment, Enoch concluded, everything will be revealed, and righteousness will endure forever. With urgency in his tone and sorrow in his heart, he said, "My sons, listen to me now. Love righteousness and follow its paths, for the ways of righteousness are trustworthy. But the ways of the wicked will be destroyed suddenly. They will vanish as quickly as they appeared. To some, in a future generation, the paths of violence and death will be exposed, but the wise will avoid them. They will not travel the road that leads to ruin. But to you, my righteous children, I say this: do not walk in wickedness, or tread upon the paths that lead to destruction. Stay far from them, for if you draw near, you will be consumed. Instead, seek righteousness. Choose a life set apart, and walk in the paths of peace. In doing so, you will flourish, and your days will be filled with blessing. Hold tightly to my words. Keep them guarded in your hearts, and do not allow them to fade. For I know that sinners will attempt to mislead many, urging them to abandon wisdom, hoping to drive her from their hearts. but you must not yield to such temptations. Woe to those who build their existence on wrongdoing and oppression, laying foundations made of deceit. Their collapse will come suddenly, and peace will never belong to them. Woe to those who raise their homes through sin. Their foundations will be torn out, and the sword will bring them down. As for those who gather gold and silver through corruption, they will be destroyed without warning. Woe to you wealthy ones! You placed your confidence in riches, yet soon your wealth will be stripped away. In your prosperity, you forgot the Most High. You blasphemed and lived in wickedness, and now the day of slaughter, the day of darkness and the great judgment is prepared for you. I tell you this, the one who formed you will cast you down. On the day of your downfall, there will be no mercy. The Creator will show no pity as ruin overtakes you. In those days, the righteous will stand as a rebuke against sinners and the godless. Enoch's spirit grew sorrowful as he spoke. Oh, that my eyes were a fountain of waters, that I might weep endlessly for you, letting my tears pour like rain from the heavens. Perhaps then my soul might ease its burden. But who permitted you to embrace wickedness and heap reproach upon yourselves? Judgment is rushing toward you, sinners. To you, my children, who choose righteousness, I say, do not fear the wicked, for the Lord will again deliver them into your hands. You will carry out judgment according to your will. Woe to those who speak curses that cannot be undone. Their sins will push them far from healing, and no remedy will reach them. Woe to those who repay their neighbors with evil. You will be repaid according to your deeds. Woe to false witnesses and those who act unjustly. Your end will come with speed, and destruction will seize you without warning. Woe to you sinners who oppress the righteous. You will be handed over to judgment, and your guilt will crush you. Yet amid the warnings, Enoch turned to the faithful with hope. Be encouraged, you who walk in righteousness. Soon the sinners will perish before your eyes, and you will rule over them, fulfilling the desires of your hearts. When the wicked are brought low, your children will rise like eagles, soaring higher than vultures. You will find refuge in the crevices of the earth, in the hidden places of the rocks, and remain secure forever. The world will lament because of you, but do not fear. Healing will be yours, and a brilliant light will shine upon you. From heaven, the voice of rest will call to you, granting peace. Woe to you, sinners! Your wealth may make you seem righteous to others, but your hearts betray your true nature. Your riches will stand as evidence against you, exposing your wickedness. Woe to those who devour the finest harvests, who drink wine in excess, and trample the humble beneath their feet. Judgment is near, and you will fade away because you abandoned the fountain of life. Woe to those who practice deception, blasphemy, and every form of unrighteousness. These deeds will stand as testimony against you. Woe to the mighty ones who use their strength to crush the righteous. Your day of destruction is approaching. But for the righteous, many good days lie ahead, for their judgment will bring life and peace. Enoch's voice carried both fire and sorrow as he continued speaking to both sinners and the righteous. Believe, you who walk uprightly, for the day will come when sinners will be covered in shame and perish in their season of wickedness. Know this, sinners, the Most High remembers your destruction, and the angels rejoice at your downfall. What will you do on that day of judgment? Where will you flee when you hear the cries of the righteous rising to heaven?
Sudden death
You will share the fate of those against whom these warnings stand as testimony. You walked in the company of sinners.
Look into my eyes.
In those days, the prayers of the righteous will reach the Lord's
All your
ears,
worries are gone.
and your judgment will arrive quickly. Every act of wickedness you committed will be recited before the Great Holy One. Shame will burn upon your faces, and he will reject every deed rooted in sin. Woe to you, sinners, wherever you dwell, on land or sea, for your very memory will become a curse. Woe to those who gather gold and silver unjustly and boast, "We are rich. We have everything we desire." Let us now carry out our plans, for our storehouses overflow like rivers. But just as water flows away, so will your lies dissolve. Your riches will not remain. They will vanish swiftly, for they were gained through evil. A great curse will fall upon you. Enoch continued, sorrow mixed with intensity. I swear to the wise and the foolish alike, many will experience the wonders and trials of this world. But the day will come when men adorn themselves more extravagantly than maidens, robed in garments brighter than a virgin's, decorated with gold, silver, purple, displaying power and grandeur. They will rejoice in their splendor as though it will never fade, yet it will vanish like rushing water. In their lack of understanding, they and their wealth will perish together. With all their glory and possessions, they will be cast into disgrace, slaughter, and complete ruin. Their spirits will be thrown into the furnace of fire. I swear to you, sinners, just as a mountain does not serve as a slave, nor a hill become a handmaid, sin was not sent to the earth. Man created sin by his own hand, and those who embrace it will fall under a great curse. Women were not created for barrenness, yet by their own actions many will die without children. I swear by the Holy and Great One, all your wicked deeds are exposed in heaven. None of your oppression is hidden. Do not deceive yourselves, claiming ignorance in your hearts. Every sin is recorded daily before the Most High. Now you know. Every act of wrongdoing you commit is written down until the day of judgment. Woe to you, fools, for your own foolishness will destroy you. You stand against the wise, and no good fortune will ever be yours. Understand this. You are destined for the day of ruin. Do not expect to live, sinners, for you have no ransom. You are prepared for the day of great judgment, tribulation, and overwhelming shame for your spirits. Woe to you with hardened hearts, who commit evil and consume blood. Where do you find food and drink in abundance? It is from the blessings the Lord, the Most High, placed upon the earth. Yet you will have no peace. Woe to those who love wickedness. Why do you expect good things? Know that you will be delivered into the hands of the righteous, and they will remove your heads without pity. Woe to you who delight in the suffering of the righteous. No grave will be dug for you. Woe to those who ignore the words of the righteous. There will be no hope of life for you. Woe to those who write lies and godless words, spreading deceit to lead others astray. You will find no peace, and sudden death will seize you. As Enoch's warnings grew sharper, he continued, woe to those who practice wickedness and take pride in deception. You will perish, and joy will not be yours. Woe to those who twist the words of righteousness and break the everlasting law, turning themselves into sinners. You will be trampled upon the earth. Look closely. Humans perish just as we do, fading in misery and shadow. What more can they say? In those days, you who walk uprightly, prepare your petitions so they may stand as testimony before the angels, that they might present the record of the wicked before the Most High. For in that era, nations will rise in turmoil. Families will break apart in the hour of destruction. The poor will abandon their own children, even infants at the breast, leaving them to die. No compassion will remain, not even for those they once cherished. And once again, I declare to you, O sinners, sin has prepared itself for a day soaked in endless blood. Those who bow before stones, before carved shapes of gold, silver, wood, or clay, those who kneel to unclean spirits and demons. None of these idols will ever deliver them. Their hearts have turned foolish, and they have become godless. Fear has blinded their eyes. Deceitful visions and lying dreams have consumed their minds. Because of their falsehoods and their devotion to lifeless stone, they will be wiped out in a heartbeat.
It's too cold.
But blessed are those who embrace the wisdom spoken to them and walk in the ways of the Most High, holding fast to his righteousness. They will not be counted among the lawless, and they will be delivered. Woe to those who spread corruption to their neighbors. Your end will be in Sheol. Woe to those who cheat with false measures and fill the earth with bitterness. You will be swallowed up entirely. Woe to all who build their homes through the labor of others, stacking bricks and stones born of sin. You will never know peace. Woe to those who cast aside the eternal inheritance of their ancestors to chase after idols. You will find no rest. Woe to those who commit cruelty, uphold oppression, and shed innocent blood. You will face the great day of judgment. The Lord will bring down your pride, fill your souls with grief, and stir his burning wrath against you. With the sword, he will destroy you, and the righteous will remember your deeds forever. In those grim days, fathers and sons will fall together, cut down by violence. Brothers will turn upon one another, and death will continue until rivers run crimson with their blood. No man will stay his hand, not even for his own child or grandson. The sinner will not hesitate to murder even his most honored brother. From the break of dawn until the last glow of sunset, the slaughter will be relentless. The blood of sinners will rise so high that horses will wade chest deep, and chariots will disappear beneath the rolling flood of red. During that time, the angels will descend into hidden chambers, seizing those who misled humanity into sin. And on that day, the Most High will stand to deliver his great judgment against all evildoers. Over the righteous and the holy, he will appoint guardians from among the angels to watch over them like the pupil of his eye, preserving them until wickedness is erased. Although the righteous may rest long in their graves, their sleep is secure. They have no cause for fear. The children of the earth will witness all of this. They will watch the wise live in safety, and at last they will understand the meaning of these prophecies. In that moment, they will learn that wealth cannot deliver them from the weight of their sins. Woe to you, sinners, Enoch cried. In the day of unbearable torment, you, who tormented the righteous and burned them with fire, will reap the same fate. Woe to you, whose hearts are hardened, who lie awake plotting evil. Fear will fall upon you, and there will be no one to save you. Woe to you! Your speech and the works of your hands, born from your godlessness, have condemned you to something worse than any earthly flame. You will burn in fires far fiercer than any known to man. And understand this, the Most High will question the angels about your deeds. He will demand witness from the sun, the moon, and the stars concerning the injustice you passed upon the righteous on earth. Even the clouds, the mists, the dew, and the rains will testify against you. Because of your wickedness, these blessings will be withheld. The heavens will remember your wrongdoing. Try offering gold and silver to the rain so that it falls again, or to the dew so that it descends upon your fields. It will accomplish nothing. When frost and snow, with their biting cold, and the furious storms carrying plagues strike you, you will not be able to endure them. Enoch then spoke to the faithful, the children of heaven. Lift your eyes to the skies, all you who belong to the Most High. Look upon the works of the Almighty, and let reverence fill your hearts. Commit no evil in his sight. For if he shuts the windows of heaven and withholds rain and dew because of your sin, what will you do then? If his anger burns against you for your wickedness, what hope will remain? You cannot argue with him, for you have uttered proud and arrogant words
judgment
against his righteousness.
ever struck them.
Therefore, peace will not be yours. Do you see the sailors at sea? How their ships are hurled by the waves, how they tremble when the winds roar. They fear because their treasures are with them, and they dread the deep swallowing everything. Yet you sinners who walk the earth, do not fear the Most High. Though the seas, their waters, and every motion within them are his creation, held in place by his command. He speaks, and the waters vanish, and every creature within them perishes. Yet still, you show him no fear. Has he not formed the heavens and the earth and everything within them? Has he not granted wisdom and understanding to every living being upon land and sea? Sailors tremble before the might of the waters, yet sinners do not tremble before the power of the Almighty. Enoch's tone grew heavier as he continued. In the days when he unleashes a consuming fire upon you, where will you run? Where will you find escape? When his word goes forth against you, will you not tremble? Even the lights of the heavens will shake with terror, and the earth will quake. The angels will rush to fulfill their commands, and in their fear, they will attempt to hide themselves from the presence of the great glory. The children of the earth will tremble, and you sinners will be cursed forever. You will never know peace. But do not fear, righteous souls. Be filled with hope, you who died in righteousness. Do not sorrow because your soul descended into Sheol in grief, or because your bodies did not prosper during your earthly life. Be patient. Wait for the day when judgment falls upon the sinners, the day of curses and repayment. For when you die, the sinners mock you, saying, "The righteous die just as we do." What benefit did they gain? Their end is the same as ours. What will they receive? What will they see forever? They too have perished and will never again see the light.
You will not need to flee.
But I say to you, O sinners, while you feast and drink, robbing and sinning, stripping men of honor and wealth, living in ease and enjoying pleasant days, you do not see the truth of the righteous. Their end is peaceful,
May it never
and no
end.
violence harms them at death. And though you claim, they vanished as if they never lived. Their spirits descended into Sheol in sorrow. You deceive yourselves. For their rest is in righteousness, and their reward will be revealed at the final judgment. Then Enoch declared, "Now I swear to you, O righteous ones, by the glory of the great and honored one, the mighty Lord of all dominion, by his limitless majesty, I swear this truth. I know a great mystery, a secret hidden in the heavens. I have read from the holy tablets of the divine, and I have seen the sacred writings where it is recorded. All joy, all goodness, and all glory have been prepared for those who died in righteousness. I have seen that these blessings are recorded for their spirits, and abundant treasures have been set aside for you, far beyond anything the living could ever comprehend. For your spirits, you who have departed in righteousness, will continue to live and rejoice. Your spirits will not perish, nor will your remembrance fade from before the Great One. You will be honored throughout every generation of the world, so fear the scorn of the wicked no longer. But to the sinners, Enoch declared, "Woe to you when death overtakes you, especially if you die wrapped in the wealth of your own wickedness. For people will say, 'Look at these sinners, truly blessed. They lived all their years in comfort. They died wealthy, respected, unharmed by suffering or violence. No judgment ever struck them while they lived.' But hear the truth. Their souls will descend into Sheol, and there they will suffer in anguish. Into darkness they will be thrown, bound in chains, and their spirits will be swallowed by a burning flame where harsh judgment awaits them. Woe to you sinners, for you will have no peace, neither now nor forever.
Did
And
not
you,
desire
O
gold
righteous ones,
or silver.
do not say in despair, "During our troubled days, we toiled without end. We endured every kind of hardship. We were consumed by sorrow, and our numbers dwindled. Our spirits were crushed. No one helped us, not even a word of comfort. We were tormented and broken, losing hope of life from one day to the next. We longed to be the head, but instead, we became the tail. Our labor brought us no satisfaction. We became as food for sinners and the unjust. They imposed crushing burdens on us. Those who despised us ruled over us and struck us down. We bowed our necks to them, yet they showed no mercy. We wanted to flee from their grasp, to find rest, but there was no escape. No hiding place existed. We cried out in our suffering to rulers, begging for justice against those who devoured us. But they ignored us.
Where are you taking us?
Our voices meant nothing to them. Instead, they supported those who plundered us, covered up their oppression, and refused to lift the yoke from our shoulders. They forgot the cruelty they committed and the blood they shed. Yet Enoch swore, "O righteous ones, the angels in heaven remember you for good before the glory of the Great One. Your names are written before His majesty. Therefore, take courage and be filled with hope. Though you were disgraced in your suffering, now you will shine like the heavenly lights. You will shine, and all will see you, for the very gates of heaven will open before you. When you cry out for justice, your cry will be heard, and judgment will descend. All your affliction will fall upon the heads of the rulers and upon all who aided those who robbed you. Do not abandon your hope. Immense joy awaits you, joy as radiant as that of the angels. You will not need to flee on the day of the great judgment. You will not be counted among sinners, and eternal judgment will not touch you for all generations of the world. Do not be afraid when you see sinners gaining strength, prospering in their ways. Do not join them. Keep far from their violence. For in the end, you will stand alongside the hosts of heaven. And though sinners claim, "Our sins will never be revealed or written," understand that every single day, their deeds are being recorded. Light and darkness, day and night, they observe everything you do. Nothing is hidden from them. Do not allow wickedness to rule your heart. Do not speak lies. Do not distort the words of righteousness, nor accuse the words of the Holy One of deception. Turn away from idols, for all lies and all wickedness lead only to greater sin. Enoch continued, I understand another mystery. Sinners will attempt to twist the words of righteousness. They will corrupt the truth in countless ways, uttering wicked words, spreading lies, practicing deceit. They will write books filled with falsehoods to justify their actions. But know this: when my words are accurately written down in the languages of the nations, without altering or diminishing anything I have spoken, then righteousness will flourish. The books will be given to the righteous and the wise, and these writings will bring joy, integrity, and understanding to all who receive them. In those days, the righteous who have learned justice and truth from these writings will receive their reward. And in that time, the Lord Himself will summon the righteous to stand as witnesses before the children of the earth. He will instruct them, for they are the guides of humanity, and will receive honor across the whole world. For I and my Son will remain with them forever, walking with them in the way of righteousness throughout their lives, and peace will rest upon you. Rejoice, O children of righteousness, for the hour of your glory is near. Amen. Then Enoch proclaimed, To you who have done good, wait for those days when the wicked shall fall, and the strength of the transgressors will be shattered. Hold firm until sin is no more, for the names of the wicked will be erased from the book of life, wiped from the sacred writings. Their descendants will perish forever, their spirits destroyed, and they will cry out in torment, wailing in a desolate waste, burning in flames, for no earth exists there to give them rest. Then Enoch saw a vision. Before him appeared something like an invisible, boundless cloud, so immense that his eyes could not grasp its limits. At its center blazed a fierce fire, encircled by glowing mountains swirling in constant motion.
Transcription is
Overwhelmed by the sight,
glow.
he turned to one of the holy angels and asked, "What is this shining thing before me? For it is neither heaven nor earth, but a flame of burning fire filled with the sounds of weeping, crying, and unbearable anguish." The angel answered, "This is the place where the spirits of sinners, blasphemers, and all who commit wickedness are cast. Here also dwell those who twisted the words spoken by the Lord through the prophets concerning what is to come. Many of these deeds are written and engraved in the heavens, so the angels may know the destiny of sinners and of those who endured suffering. Among them are the spirits of the humble, those who afflicted their own bodies and were repaid by God, those who were shamed by the wicked, yet loved God. They did not desire gold, silver, or the pleasures of the world, but surrendered their bodies to hardship. From their very beginning, these righteous ones did not long for earthly comfort. They regarded the world as fleeting and lived accordingly. The Lord tested them greatly, and their spirits were found pure. Therefore, they blessed his holy name. All blessings intended for them have been recorded in the sacred tablets. Their reward is granted because they cherished heaven more than life on earth. Though the wicked trampled, abused, and humiliated them, still they blessed me. Then the Lord spoke, "I will gather the spirits of the righteous, those who belong to the generation of light. I will transform those born in darkness, who were not honored in the flesh as their faithfulness deserved. I will bring them into radiant glory, those who loved my holy name, and I will seat each one upon a throne of honor. They will shine with a brilliance that never fades, for righteousness is the judgment of God. To the faithful, he grants faithfulness, and they will walk forever in the paths of uprightness. The righteous will behold those born in darkness as they are led into shadow. Meanwhile, the righteous will glow with splendor, and sinners will cry out in bitter torment as they witness the radiant light of the righteous. But sinners will be taken to a place where their appointed seasons of judgment await them.